They're out on the field. The pride of the Southland band crisply marches into the Giant T. The rear, the roar of 97,000 fans rises with each rhythmic step. In the background, George Beatsis is singing "Fight, Balls, Fight." The orange and white Shakers flood the air. The Volunteers are ready at the north end of the football field to burst through the gate. They're coming now, racing onto the field through the Giant T. In that magic moment that says, wherever you are, it's football time in Tennessee.
Welcome to the Talkin VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. It is game day. Tennessee set to take on South Carolina tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern time on ESPN. Tennessee leads the series 28-10. They've won 3 in a row, looking to make that 4 in a row tonight in South Carolina. Tennessee looking for that 10th regular season win for the first time since 2001, favored by over 3 touchdowns. I think the Vols go out and take care of business tonight, but we're going to get into it. We're going to talk about why coming up here in just a second. But as always, do me a favor, go ahead and smash that like button just below the video. It's quick, it's free, it's easy. Helps the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Also, if you're new to the Talkin VAWLS Network, welcome. We're not experts. We're not insiders. We are fans just like you. This channel is for the fans, by the fans. If you like what we do, make sure you subscribe. Click that bell for notifications. You won't miss out when we go live or when we drop a video. We'll be live later tonight, an hour before kickoff for the Tailgating with Talkin VAWLS show. That's where you, the listener, gets a shot to come on here, hang out, talk a little Vol football, and then also we'll be live immediately following the game. So let's jump into it. Let's talk about some keys to victory or how I think this game is going to go. Again, Tennessee favored. The line is all the way up to 22 points right now, and that's going on the road. That's going on the road to a hostile environment. South Carolina sold out. That stadium's always a pretty good atmosphere for night games. Tennessee still favored by 22. The ESPN FPI has them at 89.3% odds to win this game. And there's a big ace up the sleeve of the Vols. I think Jalen Hyatt is going to absolutely unload on South Carolina tonight. For those that don't know, he grew up right around South Carolina, right outside of their stadium, not too far away from where they play football, but did not receive a scholarship coming out of high school. He was recently, just this week, he was on the Rich Eisen show and was asked about not getting that scholarship offer. And here's what he had to say.
Is it true you want to lay it on this weekend for that fact?
Oh yeah, I would treat this like a regular game. Just go out there, do what I have to do. But it's going to be a little more, just a little more in the tank. Just for this team. But just proud of what we have done so far.
Does the rest of the team know this? They must know it, right? They saying something.
Yeah, all of them know it. All of them know it.
Oh, boy. And
it's just funny just being a part of this team as far as how everybody comes up to me like, hey, you know who we're playing, who we're facing this week, and it's just it's amazing to be on this team.
So first he comes out and says he's going to treat it just like any other game, but then he goes on to say, going to be a little something extra in the tank for South Carolina on Saturday night. What a great season. What an absolutely amazing season for Jalen Hyatt so far. You guys know the story. We've talked it to death all year long. But he admitted he wasn't putting in the work, wasn't doing what he needed to do, had conversations with Bayless Jones about how he needed to get to that next level. Now here in his junior season, 58 catches, a little over 1,100 yards, and 15 touchdowns. Already this year, he's broken the record for touchdown receptions against a game, 5 against Alabama. He's set the single-season receiving touchdown record at Tennessee with 15. He's 6 touchdown receptions away from breaking Joey Kent's reception touchdown record in a career at Tennessee. He's got to get to 1,300 yards to set the single-season receiving yardage record. Just an absolutely amazing season for Jalen Hyatt. And I think Saturday night, tonight, against South Carolina, he's going to put a little something extra out there on tape for the Gamecocks. I think he's going to have a big-time game. I'd love to see him break that single-season receiving record. South Carolina's been struggling as of late. They've dropped 2 out of their last 3 games after winning 4 straight. The loss to Florida, they only scored 6 points. The loss to Missouri, they only put up 10 points, and that's they're not going to be able to keep up with Tennessee. South Carolina averaging 28 points a game, but they also give up 26 points a game. I just don't. They're not going to be able to keep that pace. Tennessee is going to score. They're going to score often, and I don't think South Carolina has the firepower to keep up with them. And as much as I think that Jalen Hyatt is going to go out and have an absolute field day against the Gamecocks, this thing's going to start on the ground. We all know it. You know, you guys are diehard Tennessee fans, the same as I am. We all know that the Josh Heupel offense starts with the ground game. It starts with running the football, and South Carolina gives up almost 200 yards a game on the ground. So what are they going to do to stop the Tennessee rushing attack? We saw Dylan Sampson really come along last week. Do we see a little bit more of him? Does he get 10, like maybe 10 type carries? Jalen Wright, Jabari Small should be healthy, good to go. I think you're going to see a lot of run game. Do they get Hendon Hooker involved? Because I really feel like this offense is firing on all cylinders when you get Hendon Hooker in the designed run game. You know, obviously what he does when the pocket breaks down, when he escapes pressure, he's elusive. He'll make plays with his feet. He's electric. But I think this offense really fires on all cylinders when it's designed run, when it's a little bit of option. I like the option look with Dylan Sampson, when it's a little bit of the read option, some quarterback design draws. I think this offense really clicks when Hendon Hooker's running the football. But even if not, if they go just straight running back, they feed Jabari Small, Jalen Wright, Dylan Sampson, I think Tennessee's going to have a field day on the ground. So again, how does South Carolina, how do they combat that? Do they bring one of the safeties down? Because if so, that's where you're going to see Jalen Hyatt get involved over the top. He's going to burn this secondary. I know Cam Smith for South Carolina is an elite level defensive back. He's a guy that's going to play football on Sundays. He made the comment that if it's one-on-one, he doesn't feel like Jalen Hyatt can beat him deep. We'll probably come back to that clip later tonight because I just don't think Cam Smith is going to be able to stop Jalen Hyatt. One of the things that we were talking about earlier in the week was the South Carolina running backs, Marshawn Lloyd, Christian Bill Smith, were expected to be back. Now it's looking like they will not be back. So that is another big-time blow for the South Carolina football team because those are the guys that kind of established the ground game. South Carolina, 228 yards passing per game, only 127 yards rushing. Again, I just don't see their offense being able to keep up with Tennessee. That's why you see the line at 22, the over-unders at 66. I think my prediction for this game was 59-13. Spencer Rattler, can he come out and make some plays? Sure. Do I expect it? Absolutely not. He's got more interceptions than touchdowns on the season, and Tennessee leads the SEC. They lead the SEC in takeaways. That's something people are not talking enough about. You know, people want to talk about the amount of yards that Tennessee was giving up early in the year, the amount of yards that Richardson threw for when Tennessee played Florida. This defense has gotten better and better week in and week out. We stumbled into some really, really good cornerbacks based on the way the secondary was playing earlier in the year. Danico Slaughter, Brandon Turnage playing pretty good football right now. They're playing aggressive football. They're not scared. They're not hesitant. They're not worried about getting beat over the top. They're going out, getting in your face, and playing good football. And then the fact that this defense is forcing turnovers. You cannot keep up with a Tennessee football team that's scoring 47 points per game if you're turning the football over. And I think that Tennessee will be able to force Spencer Rattler to turn the football over. They need to score early, score often, quiet that crowd, and get out of South Carolina, put a beat down on them, make a statement, leave no doubt. That was the theme last week. Run it up. Leave no doubt. Let the College Football Playoff Committee know that Tennessee is the superior team on Saturday night, and let's make a statement, and let's get to that college football playoff. Again, my score prediction for tonight, 59-13. I want you guys to put your score prediction in the comment section below. Let me know what you think the keys to the game are tonight as Tennessee takes on South Carolina. If you have not done so yet, please smash that thumbs up on the way out the door. Greatly appreciate it. Also, go check out the official merchandise of the Talkin' Vols Network. You can go to bonfire.com/store/Talkin' Vols. Any and all sport, greatly appreciated. As always, thank you to all the members of the channel. You guys keeping the lights on around here for as little as 99 cents a month. You can become a member. You get access to custom Talkin' Vols emojis. You get access to the fan call-in shows. You get your comments highlighted during the post-game shows. All kinds of fun perks and benefits. Plus, you're financially supporting what we are trying to build here on the Talkin' Vols Network. You can hit that join button down below. We would greatly appreciate it. But if not, just hang out, hit the comment section and smash that thumbs up. Hope to see you tonight, 6 p.m. Eastern time for the kickoff for the tailgate show, and then we'll kick things off. Tennessee, South Carolina will be live immediately following the game. That's going to do it for this one. This is the Talkin' VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. Go Big Orange.